Hello everyone, my name is Nana Sniper. I'm coming here live on Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, the remake. Last time Snake managed to infiltrate and managed to defeat the last remaining Cobra unit, which was the Fury. And thanks to that, all the Cobra units are now eliminated. However, there's still one left, which obviously is the boss. But fortunately, due to the circumstances, Snake managed to infiltrate the base and managed to find the man, which was Ivan, who disguised as to get to Sokolov. Fortunately, Snake managed to get to Sokolov in one piece, but unfortunately it was too late, as Phase 2 for the Shagohod were complete and Sokolov was no more useful to them. Then, in the end, Vulcan came up and fortunately caught and brutally beat up Snake and captured him. Then after that, Vulcan kept torturing him to get him answers, but Snake did not talk. And in the end, Ocelot got suspicious with Tatiana, who fortunately she thought, and he thought that she was a spy. Then, fortunately, Ocelot decided to test her by using the same technique he did with Sokolov. But in the end, Snake managed to save Tatiana, and in the end, he got shot. Well, not really shot, but the explosion from the gunshot fractured his right eye, and yeah, he lost his eye. However, in the end, thanks to Tatiana, who was really Eva from the very beginning, managed to get Snake's equipment and managed to lure him, well, escort him to find an exit through Groznygrad. Then after that, Snake managed to get into the sewers and managed to escape. However, the whole entire area was on red alert when they heard Snake was on the loose. So fortunately, all the exits near the sewers were locked now. And in the end, Snake was trapped and Ocelot tried to finish him off, but in the end, Snake jumped over and into the water and basically drowned and died. Then he met the Sorrow, who was the spirit of the dead. Kind of. Warrior of the dead, if you had to say it correctly. But fortunately, thanks to a little attack that the Sorrow did and the revive pill that was in Snake's tooth, Snake was able to come back to life, and yeah. Then after that, Eva contacted Snake and managed to tell him where to meet to get his equipment back behind the waterfall. And that's where we last left off. But just for the record, this cutscene I'm gonna skip due to, yeah, let's just say age restriction, but more than that. But before I also get started, I know I didn't really talk much in the last stream yesterday due to interruptions, but today, before I get started, I want to have a little talk of what happened yesterday. So I was going to post this as a video, but then again, it will draw attention, so I might as well talk right now. So, as you guys are aware of, well, no, yesterday when I was hanging out with one of my friends on YouTube, who are also streaming on Twitch, let's just say someone didn't ask permission, but technically, if I'm going to be honest, most of that was my fault, because I did tell you guys they were nice and friendly, but I guess I also forgot to mention a few details. So, I'll let this slide and I mostly take the blame. So, here's what I'm going to say right now. As you guys know, on my channel, you follow my rules, and I don't really care what you guys do. If you go AFK or do BRB, you know me, I'm a patient man. I can wait all day. But when it comes to other streamers, either on Twitch, YouTube, or whatever other website, You guys have to understand whether they're almost like me, they can wait, but not for too long. Because for me, I can wait for hours or anything. But when it comes to my friends, no. That's a different story. So here's what I'm going to say. When it comes to my other friends that I made since, I would say, before you guys abandoned me, kinda, I get it, and we're not going to talk about it, but the point is, these guys have serious rules different from mine, because you guys know me. For my rules, you listen and good. But other people have different rules on their channel, and if you want to be friends with them, you need to ask permission first, because you can't just immediately friend request them, because obviously that's technically bad manners, well, kind of, and also rude. And here's another thing. They are streaming not only on PlayStation, but some of them are using capture cards, which means if you send them a friend request while they're streaming, you guys will see their notifications. That's why I never message them when they're streaming, because obviously, one, if I message them while they're streaming, obviously the capture card will also show the message. So that's why never ever do that again. So yeah, the next time you want to become their friends, make sure you ask permission and make sure they're not streaming. Otherwise, it's gonna be kinda embarrassment. So yeah. And another thing, like I said, whatever you guys are doing, it doesn't matter to me if you take too long or anything, that's fine. But when it comes to my friends, do not delay, do not take too long. If they send you an invite, join it, that's it. And if you don't listen, well, you know what happens. So, as of now, are we all clear on this? Good. Do not do it again. And it's not me who you should be apologizing. It's not me. Because I didn't do nothing. Well, of course, I did forget to tell you, so I take mostly the blame. But it's not me you should be apologizing. The next time when they go live, yeah. Okay, so with that said, let's continue and see what we're going to do. And I'm skipping that part. If you guys want to see that part, then go ahead, because obviously I'm not showing this on my channel. Plus, there's also another cutscene, because if you guys recall or don't remember, if you guys remember when Vulcan finds and notices that transmitter and give it to Ocelot, and if you guys remember when Ocelot grabs Snakes and puts something in his back, yeah, it's the transmitter. So I forgot to mention yesterday that you have two options. Either one, if you remove the transmitter, yeah, nothing will happen in this cutscene. But if you leave the transmitter on it, later, let's just say Eva and Snake will, well, I'm not going to say it, but let's just say she helps remove the transmitter inside Snake's back. So, yeah. But that also means, like, after you finish with the Sorrow boss fight, the forest will be crowded with Ocelot units. So, yeah. For me, I decided to remove it. Plus, I didn't want to show any parts of this cutscene. So, yeah. But if you guys want to see how it happens, then yeah, I suggest go find the remake version of this game, watch the cutscene, and you'll see what I mean. But for now, I'm just skipping that part.
Eva, didn't you steal some explosives out of the fortress?
C3, a highly potent explosive from the west. It can be molded into any shape, like clay. With just this much, you could blow up the Shagohod and the lab along with it.
Is that right?
Yeah, but there's a trick to using it.
Tell me about it.
Well, what do you think? The Shagohod's booster unit uses liquid fuel. The fuel tanks are in the main wing of the weapons lab in the hangar housing the Shagohod itself.
So I should blow up the tanks.
That's the basic idea. It should be enough to blow up the entire hangar. There are 4 fuel tanks. In order to destroy the hangar, you'll have to set explosives on each of those tanks.
All 4 of them?
It should be no sweat for you. Besides, the scientists had the day off today.
So the hangar's completely deserted.
Not quite. They've still got guards posted there.
So what do I do after I set the C3?
The bombs run off a timer. Once the timer has been set, the countdown will begin. When the timer reaches 0, the bombs will all go off at once.
How long do I have?
20 minutes. Once the Phase 2 trials are finished, I wouldn't be surprised if they kill all the scientists to prevent them from talking. So you've got to act fast.
I'll take care of it. Eva, did you get the data on the Shagohod from Sokolov?
Yeah, that's the mission I was given.
By Khrushchev?
Mm-hmm. America doesn't have any use for it, does it?
Huh.
But I haven't forgotten my other mission either. Helping you out. Follow this cave and go up the ladder at the end. You'll come out inside Groznygrad, just southwest of the weapons lab. Do you remember when you went to rescue Sokolov? Remember there was a locked door when you entered the main wing from the 2nd floor of the east wing?
Yeah.
That's the entrance to the Shagohod's hangar. Use this key to open that door.
The door right when I enter the main wing? Got it. What about you?
I'll get things ready for our escape. There's a rail bridge to the north. I'm gonna set a bomb there, so I'm taking half of the C3 with me.
Right. I'll set off the weapons lab then. Try not to be in the neighborhood when it happens.
Gotcha.
And watch out for Ocelot. He suspects you're not who you say you are.
Don't worry. The Colonel still trusts me. And I have my ways. There's not a man alive who can resist my charms. Besides you, of course.
I'm just warning you, Eva. That's all.
I know. Okay, let's go.
You seem like you were born on one of those.
If I didn't ride every day, I couldn't go on living. When I'm riding, the wind hits me so hard that it hurts. That pain keeps my mind off the pain of having to be someone else. It's not easy always fooling myself like this. It's only when I'm on the bike that I'm free to be the real me. I only get off my bike When I fall in love, or fall dead.
What's your name?
Tatiana.
No. Your real name.
What's wrong with Tanya?
Okay, Tanya. Don't let anyone see you.
Oh, this? It's a button camera.
What did you do that for?
Insurance. To make sure you don't double-cross me.
Hey,
What?
you're gonna get wet again. Hey, this works.
Snake, I see you've recovered your weapons and equipment.
Now I can finally go on the offensive.
Time to pay Volgin back for what he did to you.
Yeah, and then some.
But first, you've got to destroy the Shagohod. The Shagohod is in the hangar in the main wing of the weapons lab. Go back to Groznygrad, make your way into the hangar, and destroy the Shagohod. You can get back into Groznygrad by going to the end of the cave behind the waterfall. Head back to Groznygrad. The Shagohod is in the hangar in the main wing of the weapon. Huh? Snake, take a look in your backpack.
What the? My food's gone. Major, what the hell is going on here?
Don't ask me, ask Eva.
Eva?
The Cynthia that Eva mentioned was a famous lady spy who worked for Britain during the Second World War. Her real name was Amy Elizabeth Thorpe. She was a lovely, intelligent woman, and she used those charms as a weapon to extract numerous secrets from the enemy. They say her most brilliant achievement was getting the French Vichy government's naval ciphers. But don't let yourself be taken in by Eva's charms.
I'll be careful.
I see you caught a Markor. The Markhor is a kind of wild goat that lives in mountainous areas. It's quite large, so I don't think you'll be able to capture one alive, even with the tranquilizer gun.
All right.
Speaking of which, do you know the origin of the name Markhor?
No.
It means snake eater in Persian.
Snake eater.
Lost your appetite?
Not at all. So, how does it taste?
It's supposed to be pretty good.
All right.
I see you've found some flyagaric mushrooms. The flyagaric is a relative of the deathcap mushroom that grows only in that region. You'll find it growing on the ground, but it's poisonous, so if you pick one up, don't eat it. If you do eat one, go into the survival viewer immediately and use Cure to take some antidote. The poisons found in the flyagaric include phallotoxins and amatoxins. It says here that when you eat it, the initial symptoms include nausea, stomach pain, and diarrhea. Finally, your liver and kidneys will break down into a sponge-like substance and you die.
Sounds like a horrible way to die.
Isn't it?
Yeah. So how does it taste?
Huh?
How does it...
Were you listening to me? The flyagaric is poisonous.
I heard you, but if I did eat it, it might taste good, right?
I give up. I see you found a vine melon. The vine melon is a kind of melon commonly found in Selino-Yarsk. Like the name says, it's a melon that grows on a vine. The flesh is crisp and delicious. The vine melon is full of potassium and carotene, so it's good for you as well. Next time you see a vine, why not check to see if there's a melon growing on it? There should be a mushroom called the Bicol scalytooth growing in that area. The Bicol scalytooth mushroom is used as an antidote to poison. It usually grows on the trunks of trees, so look for it there.
How does it taste?
I think you're going to be disappointed.
Damn.
Oh, quit your whining. You know what they say, good medicine tastes bitter.
That idea Sokolov had of planting C3 on the liquid fuel tanks, not a bad idea. The fuel he was referring to is probably UDMH, unsymmetrical dimethylhydrazine. It's highly flammable but difficult to handle. If you can blow it all up at once with C3, it'll take the entire weapons lab with it, no doubt. But that's only if you manage to plant the C3 in the right place on each tank. So don't screw it up. You know that army motorcycle that Eva was riding? That's a replica of a German model.
A replica?
Yeah. After World War II, the Soviets confiscated an entire assembly line from a German motorcycle factory, machines and all.
And then they took it back with them and started producing replicas?
Exactly. Originally, that motorcycle was designed to be used with a sidecar attached. That means it's got enough power to drag a 200-plus pound sidecar around.
So that's how she could pull off all those crazy stunts.
Uh-huh. Of course, it takes a lot of skill to be able to control that much power. That Eva chick is something else. Got some C3, I see. C3 is a type of plastic explosive developed in the West for special operations use following World War II. It's composed of 77% RDX and 23% moldable plastic. Like Eva was saying, you can mold it into different shapes like clay. C3 is less volatile than TNT, so a little heat or shock won't be enough to set it off. It's extremely easy to handle and highly effective. Looks like Eva set up the detonators with a special timer mechanism.
Yeah, she made it so that when the timer hits 0, all 4 charges will detonate at the same time.
Did she now? Then you better wait until you plant all 4 charges on the liquid fuel tanks before you start the timer. And remember, you only have enough C3 to do the job. Don't go sticking that stuff anywhere but the liquid fuel tanks in the hangar. Got it?
Got it. can't eat anymore.
Alright, now, all I'm gonna say is, I want you guys to do me a favor, and always remember this uniform. Hold on. Can I... Where is it? Up. Okay, hold on. I want you guys to remember this uniform and this one. Yep. Always remember this uniform as well. Because trust me, it will make sense later. Not just that, but no delays. And do not do invites. If she sends you an invite, accept it and join it. That's how it works. When you're with me, it doesn't matter who invites who, but do not do with the others. Because with me, I don't care and it's fine. But with the others, remember that. chats, not comments. Now, fortunately, I did not want to show this in the original because I thought maybe I show you guys in the remake. But fortunately, after you get your gear back and after everything else, so as you guys know, if you see that truck that I'm on right now, and if you have a special box, but there are two special boxes you can use, which is box A and box B. Now, for box A, if you read on the bottom left, it says cardboard box equipped to wear, written in on the side to weapons laboratory east wing, which obviously it'll take you to the main wing where obviously where Ivan was. But if you choose this one, it says weapons lab hangar, which obviously where we're going right now. Well, allow me to demonstrate.
The main wing hangar, huh?
Snake, I see you've managed to sneak into the hangar.
Yeah, the Shagahard's in here.
The completed Phase 2 Shagahod represents a grave threat to the West. We can't allow it to be mass-produced. You've got to destroy it.
Eva's got the data on the Shagahard. Do you think that's safe?
Well, I wouldn't exactly say it's safe, but Khrushchev is a shrewd leader. I can't imagine he'd use it for anything other than deterrence. Volgin, however, is a different story. He's planning to use the Shagahod to turn the Cold War into a blazing hot one. We can't let him have it.
Agreed.
That leaves just one more mission for you to carry out.
The boss.
Exactly. For now, just focus on destroying the Shagahod.
Yes, sir.
I'll let Sigint fill you in on how to destroy it.
Yo, like Eva was saying, if you're looking to blow the whole place sky high, the best way is to take out those liquid fuel tanks with the C3. You know there's 4 tanks in there, right? You have to put C3 on all 4 of them. To plant a C3 charge, all you gotta do is equip the C3 and press the attack button while standing near a tank.
Just like TNT.
But make sure you don't plant it in the wrong place. You barely got enough C3 as it is, right?
Good point. I'll make sure not to plant it anywhere else.
Good, man. And be careful. Liquid fuel has a nasty habit of going off at the slightest shock. So don't go using any heavy firepower near the tanks unless you're aiming to get yourself barbecued.
I'll keep that in mind.
The C3 charges all have to go off at once if you want to bring down the hangar in one fell swoop. So if I were you, I'd wait until after you plant the last charge to start the timer mechanism.
All right. I'll make sure I finish planting all 4 charges before I start the timer.
Once the timer's set, you've got 20 minutes until it explodes, right? So make sure you get your ass out of that place by then. I think that's about all I've got. The rest is up to you. Good luck, pal.
We're counting on you, Snake.
And just like that, I'm now in the hangar because they totally fell for my trap. Deluxe edition, not ultimate. The ultimate edition I got was Sparking Zero, but there is no deluxe edition. I mean, there is no ultimate edition for Requiem.
Snake?
Eva,
I finished planting the bomb on the rail bridge. If we get rid of the bridge, the enemy won't be able to follow us. That should at least buy us some time. I've also set up the escape route. How are things going on your end?
I just finished planting the second charge. Give me a little more time.
Okay. I'll be waiting for you at the bridge.
Who was that? What's wrong?
What is this? Can't eat anymore. not so great.
The main wing hangar, huh?
Not so great. That's tasty. Pretty tasty.
Canceling the alert. Return to your position.
Not so great. Got you this time. Major, I finished planting the C3. I'm on my way out now.
Hurry, Snake. Is Eva taking care of the escape route?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
she can handle it.
All right, then. Well, hurry up and get out of there.
Snake!
Why'd you come back?
This woman was found snooping around my underground vault. When she was captured, look what we found on her. The Philosopher's Legacy. This microfilm contains all the information regarding the Legacy. You might say that this film itself is the Philosopher's Legacy.
It was the smell that gave her away. No, not the perfume. It was gasoline. Motorcycle gasoline. She reeked of it.
To think that lovely Tatiana was a spy. We found this radio along with her too. Such a fine woman she was. It almost pains me to have to kill her. Yes, she was an obedient one. She was my precious little pet. Ah! Isn't that right? What was that? Do you have something to say to me?
Go to hell.
You dirty whore. I've had enough kisses from you. I should have known. Sokolov wasn't man enough to have a lover like that. Just like the KGB to send something so beautiful, yet so deadly.
What is the Philosopher's Legacy?
Very well. I'll explain it before I kill you. During the last Great War, the most powerful men in America, China, and the Soviet Union had a secret pact. The pact was a blueprint for defeating the Axis powers and creating a new world order. To secure victory in the war, the three countries pooled their resources to conduct the most covert types of operations and research. The atomic bomb, rocket technology, the Cobra unit. And they amassed an enormous sum of money to fund these projects. Enough to fight the war 5 times over. That wealth is the Philosopher's Legacy. After the war was won, the three countries were to divide the Philosopher's Legacy amongst themselves. This explains why the United States and the Soviet Union were able to steal away the best scientific minds in Germany as soon as the war ended. But our great motherland has far surpassed its pathetic rivals. We possess enormous wealth, the most advanced technology, and overwhelming power, assets fitting of our great country. My father was one of the men in charge of managing the Philosopher's Legacy. In the confusion that ensued after the war ended, he devised a series of ingenious plots to ensure that the Soviet Union would have total control over the legacy. The money was divided up and laundered through banks all over the world. Switzerland, Austria, and Hong Kong. This microfilm contains a record of all those transactions. After my father's death, I learned of this secret and obtained the microfilm. With this money and the support of Brezhnev and his allies, I built this fortress of Groznygrad and Granin's research facility. But that worthless fool Granin failed to produce results. I was forced to turn to Khrushchev's dog Sokolov and his invention, the Shagohod. My position in GRU made it too troublesome to attack Sokolov's facility directly. But the spy network established by the secret pact still existed. I used it to contact the boss and suggested that she defect. The boss was conniving enough to see things my way. The world was once one, but the conflict between the philosophers has torn it in two. We will use the legacy to heal that rift and make the world whole again. To do this, we need strength, an unstoppable trump card with enough power to bring order to the world. That trump card was to be the Shagohod and the Cobra unit. I have lost the Cobras, but I still have the Shagohod and the legacy. There is nothing America can do to stop us. Boss, take this someplace safe. Take good care of it.
He wouldn't have come waltzing back in here unless he had a reason. The C3's been stolen. He must be planning some sort of sabotage. I'll go see if there are any surprises waiting for us. I'll dispose of her as well. Leave everything to me. Fight like a warrior, Volgan.
But of course.
Let me face him. I've been waiting for this moment. Time to get even. No more judo, and no more field strips.
Enough of this. He's mine. You will stand right there and watch. Got it?
Please, Colonel, let me—
Silence! Sorry for the delay. Let's get started, shall we? This is a once-in-a-lifetime battle. Let's make it a good one. It's just you and me now. And I'm gonna enjoy this.
Snake!
You're mine, son of the boss! I will. Is it
Snake, watch out for Volgin's electric shock attacks. If you're shocked while equipping a gun, the bullets inside the magazine will ignite and the gun will explode. But he should be vulnerable just after launching a series of shock attacks. Avoid the attacks and either shoot him from his blind side or engage him directly with punches or CQC. And don't forget that the timer is still ticking on the C3 detonators. When it reaches 0, it's all over. You've got to finish him off before then. Snake, don't forget that the timer is still ticking on the C3 detonators. You must defeat Volgin and escape from the hangar before that count reaches 0. Get to it. Snake, don't concern yourself with Ocelot up there. Concentrate on defeating Volgin. Snake, don't concern yourself with
When Volgin is discharging electricity from his body, you'll get electrocuted just by touching him, so you can't grab him with CQC. When Volgin isn't discharging electricity, however, that's your chance to use CQC. Attack Volgin whenever you see an opening. Snake, Volgin said he hates rain, right? If you show him something that reminds him of rain, it might shake him up a little. Snake, what if you put on that mask? You might just be able to shake Volgin up.
Shake him up? Why?
Never mind. Just do it.
Volgin seems to be deflecting bullets away by wrapping a powerful electromagnetic field around his body. You won't hit him if you fire at him from the front. If you're going to attack him with a gun, do it from the side or the back. Watch out for Volgin's electric shock attacks. If he shocks you when you've got a gun equipped, the ammo in the magazine's gonna ignite and the gun will explode. Either fight without a gun equipped, or quickly press the weapon window button to unequip your weapon when you're about to get zapped. After Volgin unleashes his electric shock attack, you'll have a split-second opening. Use it to attack him. Volgin uses a technique where he holds a rifle bullet between his fingers and punches his opponent while simultaneously causing the bullet to explode with an electric shock. It's a punch, an electric shock, and a rifle shot all rolled up into one. You've seen the damage it can do. It'll tear you apart if it connects. Dodge and weave, Snake.
Shoot him! Do you hear me? I said shoot him!
Sorry, Colonel. I'm afraid I can't do that.
What do you mean you can't?
I made a promise to the boss.
Silence! I am your commanding officer. Are you questioning my authority?
Fight like a man, Volgin.
Volgin?
Emergency. Explosives have been detected. All non-EOD personnel must evacuate immediately.
Ocelot, find those bombs!
Repeat. Explosives have been detected. All non-EOD personnel must evacuate immediately.
Move it!
Huh.
Ready for some more, Snake?
All personnel evacuate. Repeat, all personnel evacuate.
Faster! This way! Everybody run! Let's get out of here, quick! Hurry! We have to evacuate that way! Hurry up! Evacuate!
Hop in.
Step on it. Eva, how did you?
The boss let me go.
The boss? But why?
I'll tell you later. Right now, we've got to get to the lake and escape.
We can't leave yet. I've still got one last job to do.
The boss is already at the lake.
Huh?
She's at the lake. She's waiting for you there.
Waiting for me?
I was hoping I wouldn't have to tell you. I don't want you to fight her. But I've come to realize that there's a special relationship between you two. Something I can't understand. Something that goes beyond a man and a woman. I envy you. Really, I do. But I guess I just can't understand it. She asked me to tell you something. I've never seen someone with such clear eyes. There. I said it. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Snake, the C3 exploded without a hitch.
Yeah, but the hangar is still intact.
The explosion was smaller than what we had hoped for because the fuel tanks didn't catch on fire.
But the fuel tanks were definitely...
Remember how the enemy spotted the C3 while you were busy with Vulcan? They must have called in the EOD to remove the fuel from the tanks then. But still, the C3 alone should have been enough to take out the manufacturing line. That'll probably be the last one they'll ever make. You succeeded in preventing its mass production. Now you just have to do something about the one that Vulcan is riding in. It's all yours.
Snake, up ahead!
There they are!
It's not working.
break him.
The RPG can't put a dent in that armor.
Let's head for the rail bridge.
The bridge? I thought you rigged it with C3.
I did. We'll lure him onto the bridge.
Then blow him up along with it. Good plan.
The bridge is on the other side of the runway. We'll have to cut through the middle of the base. You ready?
Step on it. If he catches up to us, we're done for.
That's not the only problem. Guess who else is back for more?
Okay, here we go!
surprise for you. You won't be getting away this time.
Son of a bitch!
Snake, we've only got one chance. We'll lure him over towards the other side. When the Shagohod is on the bridge, shoot the explosives. The bomb is planted on the strut of the bridge. Let's go!
Snake, when the Shagohod approaches the bridge, that's your cue to start sniping the C3 bombs planted on the struts. Use the SVD. There appears to be a total of 2 bombs. Concentrate on your target. You must destroy the bridge before the Shagohod makes it across.
Snake, snipe the C3 bombs planted on the rail bridge to blow it up. Normally, C3 is a chemically stable material. It's only when it receives a shock from the outside that it turns into an explosive. Eva's probably set those bombs up with detonators so they go off when they're disturbed by something. She must have done it to prevent them from being disarmed. Man, she thought of everything. Shooting those C3 bombs should set off the detonators and take the bridge down. Either the SVD or the RPG-7 would be good for this job. If you're really a hotshot, you can use an assault rifle or a handgun, too. Just don't let me catch you using a tranquilizer gun. Clear your mind and focus on making the shot.
Keep your aims. Hurry! What are you doing? What are you looking at? Hurry! Only one more left. Shadow hunting. It's here! We did it!
It's over.
Look!
You gotta be kidding me. However, if I were you guys, I recommend listen carefully to this music, because this was in the trailer.
I'm not finished yet!
Ava, you take care of the driving.
Yeah?
Yeah, I trust you. On one condition, though. Leave the fighting to me.
You got it. I was getting tired of running away anyway.
Ava, let's do it.
For luck.
Here goes.
Let's dance.
Did we beat him?
No.
Get off!
What?
I'm gonna lure it back here.
You're gonna use yourself as bait? Are you insane?
I'm used to this guy. I know how to handle him. Come on, you blockhead!
Huh?
He may think he's invincible, but using all that electricity will overcircle the Shagohod's main engine. It's only a matter of time before it overheats and gets too much severely damaged. Not to mention the electricity he's using is also using all of the remaining of his power left. So, in other words, he's using his life power left within his body. It's only a matter of time before he gets tired. Ooh, he doesn't look so good.
Who's afraid of a little thunder?
Fried by a bolt of lightning. A fitting end. It's finally over.
No time for this now. The escape craft is just up ahead. Let's get going.
Well, Vulcan is dead, along with the Shagohod, and the Shagohod maintenance is now destroyed. And the Cobras are dead. Everything went successfully alright. However, Snake still has one last objective to do. Eliminate the boss. The Cobras may be dead, but as long as the boss is still alive, yeah, it's still not over. However, the only ones who are still alive are let's see, Vulcan and the Vulcan, the Shagohod, along with the Cobras are gone now, which means the only ones who are still alive and left are Ocelot and the boss. Only two left. However, like I said before, we don't know about Ocelot because he's not part of the mission. We have no objectives to kill him. But for the boss, on the other hand, we have to. Also, just to be sure... well, it looks like it's time. But not today. But tomorrow... oh, it'll be an epic, one horrifying game. Because after all this wait, normally people say if you pre-ordered the deluxe edition or any edition, you get a game earlier. So, yeah. But in this situation, I am not gonna be playing it today. I know you guys are really excited, and I know my partner is going to be maybe a head start of me, but I don't really care. As long as there's no spoiler alerts or anything like that, I will enjoy this game. And to make it more tougher, I will increase the chances no matter what. In other words, whatever difficulty is on, this will be an entertainment battle. But anyways, I'm going to end it right here. To the next time will be the grand finale of this game. And I will have a special announcement for this game later once I'm done with it for tomorrow. However, I do have one more stream, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, with that said, Don't forget to like and subscribe. So peace out, stay safe, and I'll see you guys again for the next stream. So stay tuned.